Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, July the 8th, and that means we are officially halfway through our Raw Rehab experiment. And it's been great. But I realized something today because I took some time, and I mean, as you know, I have had too many things going, and so now that I've simplified my life just a little bit, I took the time this afternoon, even though I was really supposed to be writing, but I went through and I really, like one by one, I have looked at all the different threads that have been started since we started 6 weeks ago. And I don't know how I've missed several of them. And I mean, I just want you all to know that I really think you guys are going to write this book. You are writing it for me as I'm reading everything and the input, and so obviously there are some quotes and some different things that you all have shared, some recipes and things that I think are going to be vitally important for the general public to read. And so I'm going to be asking a lot of you all probably to sign a release if you would be willing to contribute some of what you've put out there that I could incorporate it, and of course would tell people that you had said it and all of that. But I really think that this book is looking like it's going to be very factual, and then there's going to be a lot of recipes, which of course I would love for you all to add recipes that you've created yourself into the book if you would be willing to do that. But just the fact that it's become such a community project. Yeah, I'm the author, and I'm going to put it all together, but I really feel like it's a group effort. And so I got really inspired and really excited because I realized that I am not writing this by myself at all. And it's taken a lot of the heaviness and burden off of my mind, just knowing that the information, every day that we do a new thread and you all post your comments, I mean, we're just adding that another layer of richness into what I think is just going to be, I've got goosebumps, which I think is really going to be a powerful book. That my prayer is that it's going to change a lot of lives and give a lot of people hope. I mean, I talked to Dennis on the phone earlier today. I mean, I just have to say, I know we all have our days when we're whining, and believe me, I've had a few lately. But Dennis is so positive. I know you guys all know how. I mean, here he is. He's our biggest piglet, as he calls himself. And he gets up every morning and he gets his butt to the YWCA, and he gets in that pool and he swims. Okay, if Dennis can swim at that time of the day, I mean, none of us have one bit of an excuse, do we? We really don't. I mean, if I'm 450 pounds and I mean, come on. We need to look at our reality here, people. And I know our reality is important. Everybody's got their own. But some people, I mean, he is an overcomer, and he is going to lose all this weight. I mean, it's like when I was talking to him today, I just realized, I'm like, Dennis is going to have a whole new life. He's going to lose this weight, and it's obviously going to take longer than 10 weeks, but he's starting over. I mean, it's like he's becoming reborn. And when I watch it, I mean, I'm just like, I'm going to probably cry, but that's why I'm here. That is the reason that I'm even in this whole internet game. It's not to be anybody, really, to tell you the truth. It is to know that I maybe am able to make a little bit of a difference in somebody's reality. And if this book can do that, and if what we've created here can do that, then that's my reason to be here. The last thing I wanted to say, I brought the book up yesterday. I'm bringing it up again. I've decided today, I opened it up to a couple of pages. And I have not done this before, but this is now official Raw Food Rehab required reading. It's thin, and the other good news about it is almost every page has a cartoon. So it's not a lengthy read, but I will tell you that even though it's very endearing, it's pretty deep. It's like life-changing deep. If you have had any kind of issue in your life, or if you have had any kind of addictive behaviors, and I'm not talking about alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever. I'm talking about addictive behaviors that maybe you wouldn't even necessarily call them addictions. And I want to start reading all this, but I opened it right up, and it says, you will recall that an addiction is any demand or expectation that you place upon yourself or another person or a situation in your life which can automatically trigger separating emotions such as worry, dread, disgust, boredom, impatience, resentment, hostility, and annoyance. Preferences are desires that don't make you feel upset or unhappy if they are not met. For example, your programming could addictively demand that your friends show up at a designated time, or it could prefer that, in which case you won't feel upset if your friend shows up late. Wouldn't you rather your friends have such preferential programming when you're late? Okay, that's just a little page that just came up. But this cartoon right here, which you can see there's people on the scale. This top one says, "Oh no, I've gained 10 pounds. Now I'm a fat pig and I'm totally undesirable." And this one, that's the addictive behavior talking up here. This little girl down here says, "I've gained 10 pounds. No more desserts for a while." It's a totally different mindset. So, your life is a gift, so make the most of it, by Ken Keyes Jr. It is it's not suggested. It is a very, what's the word? I guess I can't tell you, because if I told you it's required, then I'm going to have to buy all you guys a book. But if you have any way of getting this book, please do. And please read it. And please laugh with it. And let your mind absorb what's in it, because it is so healing to our emotions. And it is a lot of you guys you already know a lot of stuff, but I think that this book could really bring it together for you and help you get from this defeating mentality that's been holding you back and help bring you to the next level. It's a higher vibrational level of consciousness where we're not living in that old pattern, we're not a slave to our old thoughts. We are coming up, and raw food is the way that you help raise that vibrational energy of your mind. And I know that sounds like I'm, getting ready to chant, but I'm not. This is the real stuff, people. I mean, it's like scientific. They can chart vibrational energy of different fruits and vegetables and people's energies, and we can take charge of our lives. So get the book and start reading it, and I'd love to hear what you think about it. So anyway, when I say I love you guys, I am not kidding, and this week especially, I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this ride with you guys, and I promise that I will see you tomorrow. Bye.